Hey everyone, as a lot of you guys know, this alpha season of Origin is over. One of the questions that the community is dying to know is, Chuck Fresco, what was your final rank for this season? I'm happy to report I was able to get into the top 100 players of this leaderboard. There was two teams that I was primarily using near the end of the season. One of them I already did a video on, and you could check it out up there in the description. Awesome video for you to check out that build. But this other team that I made was another one that I truly used really late into the season, and I would interchange between these two teams a lot. Anyways, enough of that, let's get started. So let's get into the runes and charms of this build. As you can see here, we have an aqua plant bird. This is my favorite setup for this season, just because of the runes that I got. But right here, we go into the midliner right here. Very simple plant. It's using the tough strike rune. The key cards are always going to be cactus and carrot. Cactus and carrot are so strong in a build, but now I'll show you a little few differences from my other build. I'm running Goda now, and Goda's really good at really creating problems for teams that are doing a lot of damage and just spamming damage cards. Goda's really good because it kills off their damage potential with one play. Sometimes it doesn't draw out, but I really found it really effective. Little P's always really strong in this build. I love Little P's. I always try to run it in one of my Axies at least if I can. And Sakura is actually very interesting in this build. My team is mostly damaged, but a Sakura in there did help out a lot with AoE builds. As far as the runes and charms are here, it's very simple. All the vitality you can really get in the game will help you. So all vitality runes, I got a few special ones when I was farming this season, but you should use whatever you have in vitality. Anything you have, just put it in there for this one, because it's going to be tanking with this taunt that it has. So let's take a look at our aqua in our build right here. Basically, it's a tank. It's using leftover potion as usual. Leftover potion is amazing for the tank. Heals back 4% of the max HP. Really simple and awesome effect. And it's also a common rune or a basic rune, so it's not out of reach. Right here we have the staples, basically anemone, and then Nemo. All these are good. Nemo is like so strong in the meta just because it gives you more energy. As far as the runes and charms, it's very simple for this Axie. All vitality. Every vitality you can get, try to use it. Even if you have just basic runes, use all the vitality on this front Axie because it needs to survive. And of course, with the leftover potion rune, it benefits from having the more max HP. So in my case, I actually was able to craft a few of them. I was very lucky with my aqua rolls for some reason this season, and I just put every vitality rune I could get for it, which made it really awesome. All right, so let's look at the closer right here. It's been in a previous video, so check out the previous video to get a more detailed explanation for this Axie. But basically, we have a bird Axie. It's using Raven's tactic. Really strong epic rune, hard to get, but it does a lot of damage. If you don't have this, please use Tough Strike as an alternative. But I was able to use this to get much higher in the rankings. And basically, here's what you got. Staples of my builds are usually Little Branch right here. Really strong card. Gets you into Rage mode or Fury mode a lot of times. So I love this card. Really good value and overall amazing card. Another card that's super strong is Tiny Dino. It gives you Retain, so you're able to hold it throughout the game. Other cards that I love about this is Rosa. Rosa did get nerfed later on when I filmed the videos, but Rosa is still very strong, so don't count Rosa out. I think it's a very powerful card still, and it's an amazing disabler for sure for a one-cost card. As far as the runes and charms right here, I give it mostly all vitality charms. My bird charms were actually really bad, but so when I don't have good charms, I just go all vitality because vitality is usually what will keep you in the game a little bit longer. But I did get a one power card and I added that to balloon. But basically all vitality. All these Axies just need to live a little longer in this game. I've played a lot of matches in this last season of Origin, but one of the most unique matches that I played was against Ryan from METAT8. And Ryan from METAT8, as you guys know, finished in the top 50, if not the top 20 of all the players that played last season, which is an amazing, a great competitor. All right, so let's see my build in action. Right here, we're playing against Ryan from METAT8. Of course, Ryan, amazing. As always, building all these builds. He's like, definitely has all the AoE cards, chubby. He even has a Goda right there, which is amazing. Right here, we're going more. He has a Rosa, definitely taunt and everything you could want in a backliner. Grandma's fan, healing. He has a little bit of everything going for him, which is amazing. Very tough opponent for sure, Ryan, from METAT8. We're going to see what happens. Of course, the AOE builds always start off with just AOE, using Grandma's fan. Typical start for an AOE build. And I play Sakura. That's the only difference that of my builds really is Sakura. Sakura's really good actually against AOE because every single time you play a card, it heals up. And this is rare to see Sakura being used in a non-tanky or defensive deck. But he's just doing a lot of hits right there. There he used a Chubby with a rune that gives him bleed, which is so annoying to play against. But he just drew some really great charms this season, it looks like. And I'm just trying to bring him down a little bit. I hit my Goda with the Void, hoping that maybe later on in the matchup it'll come in handy. We're gonna look right here what else happens. Basically, he's just going for all damage. He healed up mostly. This is a great hand he got. He got a little bit of heal, got a little bit of everything basically. Tri-feathers my whole team. My whole team is whittling down every single time. And basically right here, I need to figure out what I do. I try to hit him, I add another Daze to his deck, trying to slow him down a little bit for later. I'm trying to heal back. My hand wasn't that great, so I'm forced to use my Tiny Dino without letting it actually charge up a little bit more. But, you know, I let the Nemo go because regardless, I feel my front Axie is going to die, and I just rather let it pass on right here. So he goes for damage. And he hits me again with the Chubby, with the bleed charm on it. That's a Mystic charm right there that he hit me with. And I'm in trouble right here. I almost feel like I've lost this matchup. I've never played anything like that. But as you notice, the heal is happening right now. Sakura is doing a job, and I hit him with the little branch that hurts really hard. And he is going to do an interesting play right here. He's going to kill off my Axie, and he's going to use Sakura. This was recorded before they changed this card near the end of the season. Just know that Sakura has changed and is not as crazy as this anymore. But we both played the same style. So let's see. I got a little lucky that I actually drew some cards that were not disabled oriented. I was able to get 150 damage through him and heal back a little bit of HP. Every little HP that I get, he draws the Void this turn. That's going to change the matchup right there. A Void draws very bad for him. He heals back. He hits another Tri-Feather on me, adding doubt to my team. So I'm in a lot of trouble right here. Like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here with that doubt. When I draw my Rosa, I'm going to heal back with Mosquito a little bit. I'm going to heal back with that. Every card heals you with Sakura. I have to use my Tiny Dino, unfortunately, just to get back a little heal. And then I hit my own Rosa on him. Oh, he's stuck. He doesn't have much that he can play to kill me right here. He's completely disabled. He still does a lot of damage though. And he gets me down to 33 HP. That's amazing. And basically here I just finish him off with the last card. Such a close game. Playing against Ryan was a real treat for me because Ryan and me are, like I said, we're close. See, we're close creators in this community. He's part of METAT8, like I said before. And his team was very unique, very hard to play against. I feel like I got lucky and got through this matchup the best I could. But if it wasn't against Ryan, this team is a lot better. And as you could see, Sakura was the saving grace for this build right here. So that was my aggro Sakura build. As you guys know, this build is very unique and it does struggle in certain ways, but against AOE teams, it really allows my Axies to stay alive a little bit longer, just enough to get the final hits. This alpha season of Origin was so unique. So many meta changes happening throughout, so many balance changes happening, and everything in preparation for us to actually get to season 0 of Origin, when we will actually start a lot of the things we've wanted, hoping for NFT charms and runes and all this stuff that will really help out the Axie economy. And honestly, Origin is looking better and better every single time I play. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out tremendously. And as I've shared on Twitter, I just wanted to thank you all here in the community for really checking out my content. We reached 4,000 subscribers and I am so thankful. Nothing can be done without you guys and your support. And speaking of support, I have left my code down in the description and it appears right here. It's code Chuck, that's my Lunoskian code, so feel free to use it. Anyways, that ends it for this alpha season of Origin. Take care, and I'll see you guys all next time.